This home is in Tempe. Looking at this corner of the home, we can see that the roof water comes down into this channel and deposits the rain in this area. And the landscaping could be done a little bit better, moving the rocks back, waterproofing. It looks like there's a reasonable paint on there. You may not have to waterproof, might be waterproofed enough. Move the decorative rocks back, add a little bit more dirt, about 2 feet out, compact that and add the decorative rocks back. So all of this moisture or water from this side of this home can go out and be channeled out to the street and up over the curb. This landscaping right here is pretty nice. It has a little trough effect. Over by the spigot, there is evidence of rebar oxidizing right back behind that, and that crack on the stem wall. What that is the rebar has been attacked by moisture. The moisture and steel react together, oxidizing, expanding the steel up to 5 to 7 times its diameter, causing a crack and fracture on the exterior. If left unrepaired and treated, this crack will go both directions, left and right, all the way around the house, since this is a perimeter footing and has rebar throughout the entire perimeter. That area would also need to be graded for water flow. We do have a small crack and fracture here. It's been here for a while, and this area is getting a lot of rainwater from the roof coming down and saturating in this area, and over time has slowly moved that sidewalk, causing the crack and fracture. It's recommended that the plants be removed, regrade in this area, so the dirt grade does slope water away from the foundation. This part of the home, above the garage, water runoff is landing on the driveway, causing degradation of the concrete, exposing the rocks in there. It's very typical. This area should be landscaped. You can tell this holds a little bit of water through here, and over time can saturate this area, causing the stem wall to move slightly, which there is some slight evidence of movement, which is right there in those cracks in the grout, is slowly separating the grout and the brick. And this is what we're looking for when concrete is moving. It's going to crack. There's also a crack in the corner, and also one coming down from the top down, which is telling me that this area is getting too much water and slightly going down, affecting that corner. The darkness of the concrete shows where the water is standing. There's no rain gutter on this side, and the sidewalk tilts towards the stem wall or foundation. My recommendation would be to make sure the water flows away from this foundation, either by grinding. This small trip hazard here may not be enough to transfer the water from one area to another area. It may have to be removed, all of this sidewalk to be removed, saw cut here to that joint, all of this removed and re-poured higher, so the water does flow away and on this slab, which will then over time go towards the yard. The fireplace is very heavy, and there's a small fracture going through the middle of this fireplace. It's very minute, very small. There is moss growing in this area, mud. There's a shrub. And there is also a rain gutter that's going across this area too. This area is getting a lot of the water that's coming off of this roof line over here. So if we remove the amount of water coming off of the roof by removing the sidewalk area and re-pouring it higher, we're going to stop the movement of the stem wall, which is going to stop the cracking on the interior portion of the home. This corner also is holding water. The slab here is a different color, a little darker. That's showing that it does have moisture under it. And I'm not seeing cracks or fractures. They could have been slightly repaired right there. Looks like a repair over a period of time. So there is some movement over here. Simple landscaping techniques, bringing the dirt up higher after moving the rocks, and put your decorative rocks back. Also, behind that gate, near the bathroom area, dirt needs to be graded up higher. There is degradation of the stem wall there, and waterproofing it with typical house paint may do the trick along with landscaping. But it's probably better to waterproof than paint over it. That's what we have for this home. For more information, go to concreterepairman.com.